placed it. The code was something else. Plumbers of the Caribbean. Okay, well this one has a much higher clear rate, so this should be more realistic, that I could probably beat it within like 10 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever. Who knows, maybe it'll actually be pretty fun doing this exploration or whatever it is. Your level's last. Let's take a quick peek how many people are in there. Well, there's only one level ahead of you, because 9 people aren't watching the stream that added a level. Ow! Of course, like, I think 6 or 7 of those were from, like, Sunday and 2 days ago. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to Toad for this level. I'm not sure if it'll make much of a difference, but... Yeah, so I use the next here command when I want to summon the next viewer level, because it confirms that somebody's actually here watching the channel. If people just leave, then they don't show up as being here according to viewer levels. So there's no need for me to ask if they're here, because they're obviously not. So you can use the next command if you want as a streamer, but I think the next here command is better. It will call people out. Yeah, BlackFlies literally just jumped in front of more than half a dozen other viewers, because, well, those were not actually viewers, believe it or not, even though they added a level to a list called viewer levels. Isn't that the weirdest thing ever? Yeah. They think that the streamer can't tell whether or not they're here, maybe, or maybe they think the streamer's just too desperate for content. To be fair, I don't mind playing your level if you're way too busy to watch me play it, but it had better be a good level, or it better be so easy I can beat it on the first try. Otherwise, it's just not gonna happen. Okay. Yeah, so typically what'll happen is I usually give levels like maybe like a week or so for the player to actually like hang around long enough for me to watch me play their level. And if after a week or so has gone by and they still haven't shown up, then I'll just do the level. Is usually what happens. But, you know, if it was a really good level, then that's obviously not going to happen. And then I appreciate, you know, them giving me something really good. It's just that most of the time it's not going to be good, so... I'm not in any real rush to check out those levels generally. But I've always been like the kind of person that believes you gotta give people a chance to prove your suspicions wrong. Otherwise, you're just not following through on the scientific method, if that's the case. By confirming your hypotheses. You can type hashtag current to confirm the identity of the person that made this level. Considering that the death tracker and the viewers levels list shows the exact same code, you should get quite a bit of accuracy from that. Also, if I pause, it says BlackFlies from Canada made this Plumbers of the Caribbean. So the reason why it says 20 minutes is because I spent like 16 minutes playing a different viewer level because I accidentally skipped to the person instead of, anyway. But also, it could have just been that I could have just been playing like a 3D World first clear attempt. But considering the fact that I'm using the filter of normal rated, that's not very likely. because the normal rated uncleared levels are a lot easier than the super expert ones, at least on average. Today I didn't really feel in the mood, like my hand was kind of hurting to play the super expert. Usually I would search for super expert levels, but just felt like it would be too much for me to handle. This yellow pipe reminds me of my red coins collecting number 12, although it has winged Goombas. But it's also not an auto-scroller, so you're not like subjected to having to go through it slowly in my level. Oh no, man, I guess I should have gone faster, so I had more time to get around that guy. It's kind of hard to see because they put gray screen music again. But I guess he likes the gray screen music. Personally, I prefer Heartbeat. It also like makes it a little bit hard to see, I guess, but it's mostly just in the corners of the levels where it usually doesn't matter. But people that play horror games will hate the Heartbeat music in Mario Maker 2, I guess. I don't really play horror games for the most part. I did play Shin Megami Tensei 5, which is meant to be like a horror RPG, but I wouldn't exactly call it a full-on horror game. It's just horror while you're doing exploration, I guess. But anyway, I don't find it particularly scary, more annoying than anything else, but that just might be my personality. Like, whenever those Anzu guys were, like, trying to fight me, it was so annoying, because they just sounded like bad guitar players, really, rather than actual scary monsters. So, well, they didn't have a guitar, that's what they sounded like. They probably used a guitar to make the sound effect. Because I like hear things the way, you know, like I think my hearing is too good, so it's easier for me to identify what various sounds are. So it just sounds like somebody's bad at playing the guitar rather than a monster screeching at me. Oops. Second checkpoint is after the piranha plant that I was dying to a couple of times in a row too. Yeah. I don't know, it's like I actually got past one of those piranhas at one point. I don't remember what happened after that, what killed me. Not sure why I don't remember what happened, but... Or maybe I just thought I got past him, and I actually didn't. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Oh no, I think I'm dead. Well, maybe not. Okay, yeah, I like almost got past that piranha plant. Oh my god, I've walked in front of the cannonball! I'm so dumb! And where's the checkpoint? I don't see it. It's like after the bonefish or something. I'm making progress. Here, I'm gonna take a quick water break. I should probably run a commercial, but yeah, I guess we'll run a commercial. I need some water, so I should get in the habit of doing this every so often. You only really get decent value if you get like a big raid from somebody, but might as well do it anyway. Alright, 1 minute. Let's go. Oh, my neck. Oh. Oh. Okay, I think the commercial break is probably over for you guys now. Oh. What? Let's find this checkpoint. Oh, it's probably through the pipe. Yay! Oh my goodness, what is this? Now we're like swimming through trash, I guess? Oh my goodness, a hammer, bro hammer! Where'd that... I don't know what OMG is supposed to mean, it's probably just a typo. Oops. Bouncing off of those cannonballs can launch you up into a hammer. I wonder if it would be better if I like swam up to the top of the level. Well, those bullets definitely have a hard time catching me. Wait, what did I die to? Oh, I might have just got squished between the gray block and the ceiling. I forgot when it scroll locks, the water levels can kind of like not let you progress very well. Why did I jump? I might have been fine if I just stood still, actually. Interesting. Oops, why did I jump? No extra hit points. No invincibility, is what he says. Oof, that cannon almost got me. Well, there was a save point. We just needed to figure out which point it was, so it wasn't really that hard. Oh! It was like a hide-and-seek game more so than a puzzle, which is fine by me. Oh, yeah, especially since we could actually see the place that we needed to find right in front of us, and we didn't have to go looking for it. That was tricky. Not sure if I'll be able to do that again. There might have been an alternative way to get past that, but I'm not sure what it would have been. Woohoo! Make a dark version of it and beat it. And he's like, nope, this clear check was enough for me. That was definitely very adventurous, and I liked that it was a little bit cheesy in a place or two, or three. Very nice. Alright. Definitely feel like adding your make code or different level is fine. You could also add the really hard one again if you want.